AsalaamuAlykum, I'm your sister Naomi Saif, and today I wanted to talk about self-esteem. I wanted to talk about self-esteem today because I think this is something that we all struggle with, whether it be often, every now and then, consistently, whether it be mild, whether it be extreme. We can all relate to issues in regards to self-esteem, especially women. Not saying that brothers don't, but especially women. The angle that I kind of wanted to focus on today, though, in regards to self-esteem is to really focus and ask yourself and look around you and think about, who do you hang with? You know, like the old saying, you are who you hang with, right? My grandmother had a saying in Spanish, tell me who you hang with and I'll tell you who you are. So oftentimes we can be in an environment that is negative and not even realize, because it may not be like directly like towards us, or it may be just passive aggressive. You just may be around certain people that you love and you're kind of blind to the fact that they are having a negative influence on you, you know? So, for example, I'm a type of person that I have no sense of humor. So I really watch my self-esteem gets attacked when it comes to being made fun of. I've always been that way ever since I was young. I've always been that way. I went to many schools and I was that kid that when I went to school, I was super quiet. I was a shy kid as it was, but I used to like pay attention to whoever was the class clown, and I would stay as far away from that person as possible. And if that person ever thought of making a joke about me, I made it clear as day, we have to fight. We have to fight, you know, astaghfirullah. And now while I've gotten better, I kind of know that is something about me that might be broken, that might be, you know, under construction still, and that's okay. We're not going to be perfect in all of our areas. So if you have people around you who are tapping into areas in your life that are under construction, that you're sensitive about, you know, don't be hard on yourself and say, oh, it's just a joke, or oh, I'm just giving you constructive criticism, or I'm just giving you advice, or I'm just telling you how I feel. No. Be proactive in protecting your feelings, because it's going to result in you beating yourself up inside, and your self-esteem is going to go down. You know, if you're going through something, and people may have the best interest, and people usually do, they do have the best interest. But the number one thing that we do wrong as friends and as families is that we think we have the answers. Like, we think we know what you need. If you're going through a hardship, if you're going through a heartbreak, if you're going through trials and tribulations, if you're going through something, we think that we need to fix it. You know, girl, I'm gonna tell you what to do. This is what you need to do. So what we need to do is we need to have the courage to realize, number one, within ourselves, that sometimes all you need is a pause and a break to kind of feel what it is, and kind of like, you know, register and kind of take in what's going on. And then you need to have the confidence in yourself to know what to do next. And if one of those things is, you know what, I don't like you talking about this, or I don't need advice on that. Or sometimes you need to let people know, like, I call you because I need someone to talk to, not vent, but I just need you to be there for me, and I need you to support me. And if you can't, then we need to have another conversation. But definitely, you know, look into the way people are making us feel, and vice versa. Pay attention to the phone calls that we're having, the conversations that we are having. Are we that friend that might be pushing our loved ones, so pushing them to a place where it's affecting their self-esteem? So I hope some of this is making sense, because this is something that I kind of like have dealt with when I was younger and even now. And I hope I'm not just crazy. So inshallah, something that I have shared today can be of benefit. And inshallah, we can all be better friends, not only to our loved ones and the people around us, but to ourselves. To find something inside of us, a flaw, and say, you know what, it's okay. That's fragile, and that part is sensitive, and that part is not perfect. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it. And I'm not going to let nobody tease me about it. And I'm not going to feel pressured to change that part of me. I'm just going to focus on the things that are good, and I'm just going to try to be the best that I can be, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.